Knock knock TikTok. Welcome to Countdown Cooking, my YouTube series where I create fast side dishes and I try to create them in under 10-20 minutes possibly, but this particular recipe is about 4 minutes in length. It is buttery peas with shallots, and I know what you're saying, John, this is just probably one of the simplest recipes, yes, peas, to make. And what I'm going to say is, yes, while it is a very simple recipe, I'm going to tell you all the great things about how versatile this recipe is. So let the countdown begin and let's get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
In the pan, I have 2 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to melt down. And normally what I would say is you can substitute oil in this recipe, but because it is called buttery peas, you must use butter. Because if you use oil, then you have oily peas, and that's not a good recipe. No siree. So I'm just going to take these shallots. I dice them real fine because I want them to soften really quickly. And I'm going to just soften them in the pan. Now I'm doing this over about a medium-high heat, so it should not take long. Once the shallots are then softened, I'm going to add 3 cups of green peas. And I have them measured out here. If you don't believe me, count each one yourself and you'll see that I have 3 cups of peas. It's imperative that when you're cooking your shallots, again, like I said, I cook them fine and I just want to soften them. They're going to turn translucent in just a moment. You do not want these to brown because it will not be that tasty. And as you can see, I'm using my non-stick pan. You can use your stainless steel, copper, cast iron, whatever you want for this recipe. It does not matter what you're using. I'm going to add the frozen peas. It took about 2 minutes to soften the shallots, so now we're just going to put in the frozen peas. And I didn't expect them to get stuck in the container, but they did. And so you're just going to cook the peas until they're warm. That'll probably take about 2 minutes as well. Then if you want, you can salt and pepper these for season to taste. I'm not going to because I do like the taste of just the peas and the shallots on their own. So just keep stirring this and it'll be done in just about 2 minutes.
It was nice to meet you. Now go away. Yes.
Okay, 2 minutes and these are hot and ready to serve. This is 3 cups of peas, 1 full shallot, and 2 tablespoons of butter. This will feed 4 servings. If you like this and want to appease me, go ahead and like and subscribe. And that is buttery peas and with shallots. It's a really simple, easy dish to make. It's perfect for the side as it is. Now, all those single ladies, all those single guys, put your hands up if you don't like leftovers, because I don't. So for me to be a single person and be able to make this, I usually end up one day having it as is, as a side, and then I also will oftentimes mix this with pasta. This also goes great mixed with potatoes. You can let it chill and throw it into pasta salads, potato salads if you wanted it as well. You can puree these, serve these as a soup. You can throw them in another dish such as, I don't know, shepherd's pie. The peas and with the shallots and butter are perfect to add into just about anything. And in fact, I'm going to be teaching a class later today with certain sauces, and I'm going to be using a pea puree. So these little babies will be blended up as a pea puree for that particular class. And if you wanted to learn more about the classes that I offer, you can always go to cookingwithjohngruber.com, and there you will see my cooking class academies. I talk about techniques. I even do a little bit teaching of food photography and cinematography, as well as food plating and presentation. So check that out. See those classes there. But in the meantime, appease me and make your peas. It'll just tickle my
Rosebud. Yes, rosebud frozen peas. Full of country goodness and green penis. Wait, that's terrible. I quit.